Good morning, Year 11. Apologies for not being able to do this assembly in person like I would normally do, but with the current restrictions, it's not possible to get you into the theatre, so we'll just have to do it this way for now. Welcome to my very untidy office in the sixth form. Probably a lot of you don't know where it is, but hopefully over the next couple of weeks you'll get to come and see the sixth form and get used to the facilities we have and find out if it's maybe the right choice for you. So what I want to talk about this morning are your options post 16, so that's after your GCSEs, what's available out there, including our sixth form, and get you to start thinking about these choices that you've got to make pretty soon. So just to put it into numbers, you've got 115 days before you sit your exams, and that's 115 school days. Not a lot of time. That number is going to go down very, very quick, and you'll probably be begging for a bit more time when it gets closer to the exams, as most students do, so you've got more time to prepare. So within that time you've got to get sorted for your exams, and you've also need to get sorted for what you're going to do next year, what you're going to do post 16. And what we try to do is get that bit out of the way as soon as possible, so then you're not having to worry about it when you've got all your exams to do. So I'm going to run through today some of the options and then talk a little bit about the sixth form and what we're going to do over the next couple of weeks. For most students, there'll be 4 pathways that you'll choose from, and I know a lot of you have already had your interview with Miss Allen and you'll have probably discussed quite a lot of this already. The first main pathway is sixth form, and that may be our sixth form. You may wish to stay at West Derby, or you may wish to apply at another sixth form, which is fine, not a problem. And if you're heading in that direction, you will be studying A levels or level 3 subjects, and that process usually needs to be completed by January. So for you it will be January 2021, and that will involve an interview, whether it's with ourselves at West Derby or in another sixth form. You will normally get called for an interview to discuss your options and various things. Some of you may wish to head towards college, and a lot of the colleges have open days. This year slightly different due to the COVID restrictions. Most open days will be online, virtual events, Zoom calls, things like that. And that's up to you to have a little look at what's out there, start doing some searches. Again, Miss Allen will help you with that, and get yourself signed up. Get yourself signed up to these events so you can get a little bit of a feel for these places and see if they're right for you. So that could be Hugh Baird College or the City of Liverpool College or Knowsley or whatever. Start having a little look and decide what might work best for you. Normally the application for them needs to be done by about May-ish time, so before your exams would start. Some of you will choose to do apprenticeships, and again Miss Allen will give you lots of support with this. An apprenticeship involves on-the-job training, so you have some days in college, some days where you will be in a classroom or in a workplace as well. They're usually paid and they include a qualification, and there's a range of subjects available. And again, if you speak with Miss Allen, she'll be able to help you with that, and Miss Burden as well will have a lot of experience with that, and she'll be able to talk you through that process. And then the final pathway is employment. Now usually this isn't a very popular option because most of you will go on to college or sixth form before you go to employment, and there's not a huge amount of jobs out there at the minute for 16-year-olds. But again, if that is what you're thinking, we can help you with your CV, your cover letter, and get you some interview practice if that is the path you're choosing. So I'm going to discuss our sixth form in a little bit more detail so that you can decide whether you think that's right for you. As I said at the very start, you may wish to apply for other places, and I actively encourage that, which is a bit weird coming from the head of sixth form at this school, but it's best to have different options available to you. So investigate different places, find out a little bit more about them, and see if they actually will be better for you. So why pick West Derby sixth form in comparison to other ones? Well, we have 100% pass rate among our students, so it means every single student that comes through our door and leaves at the end of year 13 passes their qualification and moves on to either university or an apprenticeship or whatever they wish to do. We've got 13 A-level subjects available to you, and I'll run through in a minute what those subjects are. We have 7 level 3 subjects, so these are vocational subjects, BTECs and CTECs, which a lot of you do versions of already. We have a very, very good track record of sending students to university, and this year alone 67% of our students who left us went to university and got a place at university. We have very, very good proven track record of getting people into jobs, getting people onto the next step in their life. We have a very detailed enrichment program, so that involves getting in guest speakers, getting you extra qualifications outside your subjects, including driving qualifications, first aid, IT qualifications, a whole range of things outside your A level or your level 3 subjects. We have work experience for year 12, so all year 12 will take part in that during the summer term and get you some good quality work experience in the subject that you're interested in. You've also got the benefit of staff that you know, which can be quite difficult if you move to another college or another sixth form. You know us, we know you, and that does make a big difference for A level, and it does really, really help. And finally, you will know the people that are already here, so you will know obviously all the other students, and again that can make things that little bit easy, especially in these uncertain times. Knowing who you're with and being with familiar faces can make a quite a big difference. So there's quite a few reasons why you may wish to stay with us and why you may wish to consider us as an option this year. Just some other facts and figures for us. Very, very good grades come from the sixth form. So just to confuse things, we don't use the 1 to 9 for A levels, and for the sixth form we go back to A's and B's. So you can see that 35% of our students were getting the top grades, A stars to B's, 67% going to university, 15% to apprenticeships, and 0% NEET, and that means students that are not in education or training. So in other words, all of our students went on and did something after they left sixth form. Again, very strong results, wide range of subjects, very good destinations, and a very, very detailed enrichment program to get you ready for the next steps of whatever it is you're going to. As you can see, we offer a wide range of subjects in lots of different disciplines. So under sciences, we have the traditional A levels, biology, chemistry, physics. We offer maths, 2 qualifications in that, A level maths and then further maths. And if you want more details on further maths, please speak to your maths teacher, Mr. Donga and Mr. Handhill will give you all the information on that. We offer a level 3 qualification in science called applied science, very practical based subject, again getting you ready for the world of work. Humanities, we offer geography and history, which most of you do one of anyway, but we also offer politics, delivered by our own Mr. Sharp, very popular subject, especially given the current climate. Under the languages, we offer English language and literature, delivered by Ms. Jones, but we also work with partner schools to deliver French and Spanish, and you'll notice that there's a star beside those 2 subjects. They're not delivered at West Derby, they're delivered at other schools, but if you are interested in those, please come and ask. Under our creative subjects, we've got digital media, photography, art, product design, food and nutrition, very popular suites of subjects, fill up every year. Sport, we offer level 3 sport and exercise science, and under technology, we have IT and computing, which is a combined subject, and business studies. So pretty much something for everyone, we'd like to think. Good range of subjects for you to choose from and have a little think about. It is possible to pick a subject you haven't done before, but it will depend on your grades and other subjects, on your work ethic, on your attitude, and your willingness to try something new and do a brand new subject. But that is possible if it is something you would like to try. You can find lots of information on the school website about all of our subjects. So if you go to the website and find to the sixth form section, lots of information about everything you need to know with the sixth form, and you can download this prospectus and have a little read through in detail what each subject involves. So finally, what's next? So what we're going to do this year is slightly different. We would normally have an open evening in January where we would get you and your parents in and you could speak to staff, but more than likely that's not going to happen this year. And during the summer term of year 10, you should have done a taster day in the sixth form, but again we were in the middle of lockdown, so that didn't get to happen. So I'm very keen that you get to meet the staff who teach in the sixth form and you get to ask them some questions. So over the next couple of Monday afternoons, starting at the end of the day at 3:10 until 4 o'clock, we'll be holding drop-in sessions where you can come and speak to A-level teachers, ask them questions about subjects, about university, about careers, about what's involved in their subject, You can come speak to myself, Mr. Donoghue, Mrs. Speed, who run the sixth form. Ask us anything you want. You can also come and have a look at the common room and the study room that we've got and get a little bit of a feel for the facilities that we have for the sixth form and just get a little idea of whether you think it's for you. So I'm going to get you to complete a very quick little survey that Mr. Donoghue has made, and I want you to pick what subjects you're interested in. We're then going to timetable it and we'll let you know when these sessions are going to take place. I'll send that through to your tutors, and as I said, it's a little drop-in, quite informal, but it's just so you can meet with the staff and get a little feel for the subjects before you have to make this decision. And in a couple of weeks' time, just before Christmas, I'll do another little assembly like this and explain the application process, how you would apply for our sixth form if that is what you're thinking of doing. If you do have any questions in between, come and find myself, Mr. Donoghue, ask us whatever. There's no such thing as a stupid question, and we'll try our best to help and get you sorted, hopefully in January, and it's one less thing for you to worry about. Okay, so make sure please that you complete the survey that your tutor is going to give you. If you don't have time to get it done today, you can do it tomorrow morning, as long as I have it back before the end of this week, and then we'll let you know what subject will be what evening, and you can drop in as you need to. Okay, thank you very much.